All right, guys, so I'm gonna record something that we can see potentially a huge beat. So we saw that PLTR was selling up through 28, and I saw some huge beats at 28, and it just did a pullback, panic squeeze, and now I want to record this and I want to see if we can actually get this break of 28 when you see these huge beats. Huge beat means buyers, a lot of buyers, but doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bullish sign. It's as a matter of fact, it's actually very counterintuitive. So, imagine you're buying a house in a very bad neighborhood like that. This one is selling off. You're not gonna, do a multiple offer and buy above asking price and just go above asking price. No, you're gonna, lowball. You say, no, I'm gonna buy it at 28 or 27.98. You come to me. That's what these big bids means here. Same for big ask. When there's a huge ask, that's usually a bullish sign for the break of high of the day or something. Why? Because the market makers know that the price is bullish and they're expecting the price to go higher. That's why when you have a really good property and the market is hot, you're not gonna accept a low ball offer. Your asking price is always higher and higher. So in this particular case, let's see what it does. I kind of think that it's gonna break the 28. Guys, yeah, now you can see it's back to 28 and these huge beats. I tried to go short, but I didn't get filled on it. The stock is on a short selling restriction, so it's, see, my orders are down there. It's not getting filled, and I doubt I'm gonna get filled on it, so I'm canceling my order. So as you see, these huge beads are gonna crack the 28. I don't know why it's just not getting filled. Let's see if we can get it filled smaller than that. Yeah, on a short selling restriction, you need to get filled on an uptick. And there's so many. I have to stay in the line. Yeah, I'm not getting filled, unfortunately. Yeah, see, my order is down there, so. But it's gonna crack the 28, so I don't want to get I got a bad field. Eventually I got filled. Let's see if you can actually go there. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on it. Yeah, 28 is so these huge beads, that means that it's getting ready for a for a short. For a break of 28. So as you see, this one just went there. Eventually got filled at 28.01. Because if you want to press the short now, because in a short selling restriction, you have to come into this line. And you see there's a huge line to get filled. And this huge bead is something. I got filled a little bit. See if you can actually crack it or not. I press there. I don't know if I get filled again or not. See, my orders are down there. I'm probably down here because when it's on short selling restriction, you don't get filled unless uptick, and it comes into your, I'm probably down here somewhere. So see, it goes. See, my orders are pending here. Yeah, it really struggles at 28, but this time now it's a good chance. I got filled some, got filled a little bit. See if you can do that. See these huge beats. These are all, each of them are 100 lots. So yeah, I got a little bit of fill here at like 1,700 shares. If you can crack that. Yeah, I got a little bit more. See if you can actually crack that. Yeah, the problem with these short selling restrictions, especially on a level like this, is that you're struggling to get filled. So you're gonna see a huge amount of volume going at 28. So these bids are real, and that's a very, very bearish sign. you can crack this 28, it might drop for 10-20 cents. Come on, break this 28. Yeah, it looks like the volume is coming to break the 28. I might actually cancel my other orders. This 2,500 shares is enough. Yeah, see the volume is coming, they're getting filled. See this volume, this time and sells is filtered to show only the big orders. This is a real time and sells. So the volume is coming in. These bids really need to get out of the way. But that's usually a bearish sign. You know, we had this test here back in about an hour ago. Come on. That doesn't squeeze. They already squeezed a couple of times. This is the third time testing it. So these bids are slowly getting away, and if they go, we gotta get. I mean, a lot of people might see that say this is a really bullish sign, but these again, as I mentioned, it's just imagine you're trying to buy a house in a very bad neighborhood. That 28 is definitely a very important level. Yeah, so let's see on the daily chart. This 28 is just the top of this days. The longer that it stays, it might actually bounce back. See, it's huge bids here. I'm short a little bit. Should crack. I mean, it's been a few times that it's been struggling here. If it cracks, then I'll slowly cover it. This is a huge bid. If it goes away, it just boom, drops. PLTR is really tough to trade. Something is telling me that it's gonna. It stays here, it's an issue. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, the problem with short selling restriction is when it's dropping more than 10%, they put this short selling restriction on. You can still short it, but you get filled only uptick. So if I press my order, I'm not gonna get filled. I go on the back of the line to get filled. Yeah, see, already one squeeze one time, so you know, sellers have the weak hand. Low of the day. This is the low of the day at 28. Yeah, exactly. You can see the 28. So that's the high of the day, 30. That's 28 is the low of the day. See if you can crack that. I mean, I got a really bad entry. I just pressed it to just show this demonstration purposes. 5-minute chart, as you see, a couple of times bounce back. Yeah, see, these big orders are going through there. Volume comes in. Again, this is a really bad trade too, for me at least, because you know, I have a really bad entry. My risk to reward is not great. But I just did it just for demonstration purposes. You know, when you press, you don't get filled immediately. Your order goes in there. You get, you know, there's so many are in 1 cent above. See my order. Where's my order? See, I have my order sitting here at 27.90. Why 27.90? of the day, 28. If it cracks at least 10 cents or something. Low of the day, already bounced back a couple of times. I can just use a market order to cover all. It's been a few minutes. You might do another squeeze like this. If everyone who's short here just panic, it's gonna be a panic short squeeze. Yeah, the longer that it stays here, it just becomes more dangerous. So it's been like 7 minutes, 8 minutes that struggling to break 28. I mean, if I had a much better entry around here, then I could have waited or maybe added on it. But the longer that you stay at 28, it's just, but that's okay. I had a good day, so it's worth, at least for the demonstration purposes. This nicey bid, but that's usually a very bearish sign when you see huge bids. But the problem is we also have I get filled more actually on it. Oh, see if we can break this. Huge volume, the volume is being absorbed. Yeah, so the bids are gone. $28. So let's see, there's still these big guys are here, but the problem is the asks are also big. So having an issue cracking it, it might actually bounce back. It already bounced back a few times. See, these big orders are going through at 28, 28 something. So this is a time and sells that I have on only big orders. It's the same as this one, but this one just stays. You can take a look at it. So these are real. These are really they're not no intention to fill. So now still we have some bids, but the problem is, again, it has to be a huge imbalance. So that 28 is definitely like a wall. Again, on a daily chart, PLTR is really weak, but again, we are really, when you look at the daily chart, this is a level 28, also a round number. Yeah, trading on only level 2 is a little bit hard, especially at this time of the day. It's 20 minutes to the close. If it was earlier in the morning, we had a much bigger drop. Okay, now we come back down. Okay, so the bids are coming back. Let's take a look at it. This time wants to drop. Look at the volume. See, these bids are getting filled really. This is the time and sells that I have just filtered. It's essentially the same time and sells. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's a good drop. So covering 10% here. Yeah, and the problem is I don't know if the risk to reward wasn't really worth it on this trade or not, but let's see if you can covering some. Oh, nice, covering some. You can see my orders actually going in there, so very nice. And 25%. 50%, so I'm down to 1,000 share. Let's see if you can get there. So eventually we crack this 28, but the problem with this time of the day, and also specifically such a bad entry that I had, was just the risk to reward is really a big issue here in this situation. So As I mentioned, my stop loss would that be 5 cents. I already get 15 cents. Okay, but I just wanted to show you this big bid in a real trade and in a real account. So okay, now we're gonna go. I just get one more. Yeah, covering more. I should have hold it more. See if you get $1,000 on it. Ah, that's nice. Another 50% here. Good. Yeah, I just wanted to show this volume was real at 27, at 28. Now that we dropped, so I mean, I got good $700 out of it. So the volume is coming in. Sell off more. So anyone who was trying to catch a reversal, now they have to get out. Now that I want to buy, I can buy on the market because buying is okay, but short selling you have to wait. And this time and sells, I just actually showed that to you. You know, you can have a filter on that. So anything more than 10,000 share, we can make it 20,000 share. 20,000 shares, so you can just do that. So now anything more than 20,000 shares only shows here. So now my stop loss is at the break even. I mean, I have only 500 shares left, but I just wanted to show this trading based on level 2. Again, level 2 only is just that it's only the indicator. You just don't trade based on level 2. In this particular case, I really wanted to show it into the video, but it really not a great entry because it could easily bounce back. So as you see, just a couple of times bounced. Yeah, I mean, if you get another drop on it, and I think I got it. Thor mentioned that. I mean, that thanks to Thor that who really talked about it. See what is he doing? Who's in the? Oh, it's Peter and Brian. Yeah, I'm gonna post this in the,
after the bell today, so that should be
oh no, they're actually trading it too. So here's in the chat room. They're actually trading it too.
Big last week. I didn't actually look
So
at it today.
I had a big day Friday. It's not much of a
Peter, Mike, and Brian are doing this.
not very much price action today.
No.
See if you can get one more drop on it, and then I cover these 500 shares.
We got a lot of stuff reporting after the close today, but not a lot that I love.
In the chat room, they have no idea.
Yeah, there's
A lot of small and mid-sized companies.
Oh, there you go. That's,
I should say mid-sized. A lot of mid-sized companies, right? A couple hundred million.
Yeah, probably 50% here.
70.
Yeah, stop them. Yeah, I should have actually held it a little bit more. Now that we crack this, we're gonna go down. But I just wanted to show these big bids. They're usually bearish sign. Again, you imagine you're buying a house and in a very bad neighborhood, in a really, really bad place. So you don't want to. How do I say? You don't want to really go to a higher price. Ah, it's dropping still. So yeah, that would have been nice if I could get $1,000 on it, but 800 bucks is not bad. Yeah, these are the hot buttons that I designed just to short 50,000. Again, I pressed it a few times, but I got only I think I got only 4,000 shares or something, and yeah, that's actually good. I got 50 cents, 40 cents out of it. Yeah, probably bounces back. 15 minutes to the open, and just sell another 50%, 60 shares, and it's gonna be here as well. You think I can see it? Perfect. So that would makes my live trading. Yeah, it's probably done. I mean. So short selling restriction doesn't mean that you can't short, but your short would be, you have to add liquidity to the market, not remove the liquidity from the market. That's what short selling is about. So your order is, so this is called the liquidity of the market. Your order goes in there, sit here, you can't remove the liquidity. That's why when I pressed short, I had to wait until I get filled. And you go into the back of the list, and then when it ticks up, you get filled in that. Yeah, so that was a trade that I wanted to show you. Thanks to Thor, because he was short up from here, and then yeah, that was a really nice drop, and probably sells off at even. But I don't have anything, so 30 shares left, and yeah, I just want to show that. Yeah, $850, not bad. So I'm covering all. There you go, that's it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. See you tonight webinar. If not, tomorrow in the chat room, guys. Cheers.